And we are back with another episode of California Sober, baby. Today we have a special guest, Justin. He's actually the person that I first ever started podcasting with. We had another podcast. I always talk about it when he's on, but it's like I feel like it just needs to be said. But we have another podcast. It was called Two Yellow Peas in a Pod. It was kind of a lot, mostly fight oriented.
Yeah,
a little bit different than what I do with Trey, but you know, it exists out there and it's tight. And welcome back to the show, Justin.
Good to be fucking on, dude. Good to see the new setup and shit, dude. How it's grown.
I know, right, dude? There's still more stuff I want to buy, dude.
For sure.
I know.
Gradual, you know what I mean?
Dude, it's a hobby, but it's like, fuck, bro.
Should we light this?
Yeah, light it up. You know, it's just something to spend my money.
I roll beautiful joints. I'm sure.
Check out his joints. He has some pretty cool joint rolling seminars.
Tutorials and shit from like 13 years ago where I still get comments today and shit. I think we say that every time.
Yeah.
But like, you know, the previous podcast that we've had on his channel, I think we've been like drinking mostly and shit, dude. So
yeah,
there's going to be a lot of repetition and shit because we love this shit.
Yeah, we're stoners. Stoners fucking stoners are repetitive as fuck. So Justin, thanks for coming back on, dude. Good to have you on, dude. I've been trying to have this guy on for a minute since the last time, just because I want him to see how things have changed. You know, he saw my other setup and just the other format. So it's just cool to have him on again, you know, have him check out the new stuff. But anyways, so
started from the bottom, now we're here.
I should just hit it for like a minute, bro.
Okay, we're going European on it for sure.
Yeah, just 'cause it's gonna be a hassle.
Have you ever smoked with someone from Europe and shit, bro? Like, smoked weed with someone from Europe?
Nah.
Dude, like from different, like, I don't know, just crazy experiences and shit, dude, of like, I don't know, we've both been in the weed game for a really, really long time. And, you know, cultivating, smoking, all aspects of it or whatnot and shit. But like, every time I smoke with people from, like, I remember in Coachella, like 2006, like it was a fucking amazing ass year because it was like the reunion show for Rage and shit, Rage Against the Machine, and like there was so many people over from UK and shit. So of course I brought my fucking shoe full of joints and shit, and it's crazy just the different type of like rules and cultures and shit that they have when it comes to smoking and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think we have any rules or culture for smoking over here.
Well, no, there's puff pass, you know what I mean? Always to the left and shit too. We definitely have our own cultures and like the way we do things as well and shit too. But like all those fools from the UK and shit, dude, they were used to like everyone rolling their own little spliff and shit, dude, and smoking, so they don't even like pass it or whatnot and shit, dude. Or you know, I'm putting on it, but
one thing that I do notice that is at least different within my friend group and other people that smoke is like me and my friends, when the weed's done, we call it cacked, like it's fucked, and then other people call it cashed, you know?
Dude, and you're gonna see those type of differences from like East Coast kids to fucking, you know what I mean? We're growing up in Southern California and shit, dude. Whole different slang, you know what I mean?
I just say it's cacked because it's fucked.
Yeah, for
cash
sure.
Is confusing to me because I'm like, why is it cash, bro? It's not. It's the opposite of cash. Cash is good, dude.
I think it's cashed, ED. You know what I mean? So
like
it's
you cashed it in.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? It's done. It's cashed. It's gone.
All right.
No, I still prefer cacked. I mean, you know, like
I think cactus makes more sense.
Yeah.
But anyways, so what have you been up to, Justin? How's life, man?
Dude, little one for sure. Like dad life is overwhelming. You know what I mean? It's like your whole fucking life just changes so drastically and shit, dude, where I don't know, it's like I hardly ever do shit for myself and stuff anymore. It's basically like shit revolves around her and whatever little side hobbies I can get along without being too much of a distraction and shit, dude. But yeah, dude, other than that, life just fucking trying to keep that hustle going, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Has she started school?
No, she's 3 right now and shit, dude. So like school soon, probably by like the time she's 4, maybe a little earlier and shit. There's a little public school and shit that she can go to. There's like a preschool and shit. But dude, it's sad to think about, dude. Like she was so fucking small. Now we're talking about like her getting ready to go to fucking school and shit, dude. It's just fucking, it's sad, bro.
It's good though, dude.
Yeah, for sure. She's growing up. But
yeah,
definitely have been valuing this fucking time and shit, dude. I mean, before I was working so much, I was doing like 11, 12-hour days, 6 days a week and shit, sometimes 7 days when I was working, grinding at the restaurant and shit. Deaf life, yo. I love it. I love it. But it definitely takes away so much time from family. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And what's the update on, are you still trying to do the restaurant biz, or are you just completely pulled out of that?
There's definitely different things. It would definitely be smaller scale than like probably like a brick and mortar restaurant and shit. You know what I mean? But I always have my, like, I don't think I'll ever be kind of done with like the restaurant industry and shit, dude. Like, I would love to forever be a part of it, even if it isn't as like a cook or like we're actually working in the restaurant and shit. You know what I mean? But no, dude, like nothing like super concrete right now and shit. But you know, there's always the dream, bro. Like,
Yeah.
making people laugh and dance with the food and shit, dude, is like best feeling for fucking ever, bro. We got to do like a little cooking episode and shit, dude, with my little Blackstone, bro. We'll just make some Korean barbecue or some. Dude, I made some bomb ass Philly cheesesteaks tonight and shit, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what the other bikes I have would be good for, stuff like that, dude.
Yeah, dude, definitely. I've been wanting to do a foray into like doing kind of like food. It's like such a saturated market on YouTube and shit, dude. But like,
we'll just do it different. We'll get fucked up while we make food.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
Is there
that's what I'm saying. Like, not as much, bro. Like, definitely do drink pairings with the fucking grub and shit, dude, or smoke pairings with the grub and shit, dude. Like,
yeah, just smoking and drinking.
And making bomb ass fucking food and shit, dude.
Yeah.
I love cooking and shit, dude. Love teaching people how to cook and shit, because it's so, I don't know. You just learn a few techniques and shit, dude, and you can be making bomb, especially nowadays and shit, dude. Going to a restaurant is so fucking pricey, dog. Like,
dude, it's crazy.
It's
dude.
stupid. Dude.
I spend $100 every time I go to the grocery store. I only buy groceries for myself, dude. I literally like walk out with like 2 bags and it costs $100.
Oh fuck
dude.
yeah,
it's
dude.
Crazy,
for sure. And then you know, like the restaurant markups are even worse, dog. Like $15 for just one person to go eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, easy $15.
It's kind of almost like balancing out though between the restaurant and cooking
That's
at
what
home.
I'm saying. Like,
it's almost like, what's the point of cooking out?
You can definitely do it, dude. Like, once you learn how to like shop in bulk and shit, bro. Like, instead of just buying your meats, like, I don't know, just bulk meats and shit, dude, and like cutting it down yourself. Like,
Yeah.
if you buy like a whole chicken or like, you know, leg quarters and shit like that and stuff, and then process them yourself, dude, you always save a shit ton of money that way.
You know what's got me fucked up, bro? I be seeing fucking pho spots charge $15 for fucking a bowl of pho.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
dude.
got me
Like,
fucked up.
inflation, dog. Like, it's hitting everywhere, dog.
That's the most disrespectful shit in the world. I was like, dog, this shit.
I mean, like, it's just, that's like the ingredients cost more, the deliveries cost more. It's like the restaurant industry, I think, was like one of the most impacted industries from COVID and shit, you know, like post COVID, everything's fucking different now and shit, dude. And everything's so fucking pricey.
Yeah, they definitely got fucked with the whole inflation, COVID and all that. But still, bro, I ain't about to pay $15 for a bowl of pho. That's not right, dog.
Dude, and once all the pho shops start doing it and shit, dude, it's just
my dick, bro. You see that pho spot,
dude? But like, also pho is not an easy thing to make and shit too.
It's easy, but it
mean?
takes a long time. But it's really, you're not doing much, you know. The meat's given raw, the noodles you given raw.
I worked at a pho restaurant and shit, dude. And like, maybe like making a small batch at home isn't that bad and stuff, dude. But making like 4 huge ass fucking cauldrons and shit, dude, and like rotating them and stuff, and each one's gonna take like, you know what I mean, 24 hours and shit. Like, yeah, dude, it's a long ass process and stuff.
That's mostly prep though.
I mean, like, the meat takes a long ass time. Like, the bones take a long ass time to fucking boil down and shit. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but it's a lot of cook time. It's just like a lot of fucking boil time and stuff to be able to extract all the flavors and shit to get that beautiful, beautiful fucking.
I mean, dude, I like pho, dude, but I'm just saying, dog, that shit's like, you go to Vietnam, that shit's like fucking $2.
Dude, come on, everything's cheaper in Southeast Asia, bro.
Of course, but I'm just saying though. So it's like, I'm comfortable. I think like. You can go to hole-in-the-wall Vietnamese spots and still.
How much are they paying for their beef bones and shit, dude? How much are they paying? That's what I'm saying. That they're paying way cheaper prices for their product so that they can charge cheaper.
No, I'm talking about. But I'm talking about here in America, dude. Look at. All right, all I'm saying is the place is charging $15 for a bowl of pho, bro. Those are like fucking the kids that own it that are like my age and shit open them like
like the hipster kind of like
yeah.
modern ones and shit. No, even like the old school authentic pho places have raised their prices.
They have,
and shit,
but not
dude.
to 15 though, dude.
Yeah, I know, but it'll be like 11, 12
yeah,
bucks, 11, dude. 12. It's close.
Yeah.
There
I'm
already.
comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with that. Once you meet the 15 though, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, this is fun, dog. Come on.
For sure.
Maybe the white people and shit, they don't know, dude. But it's like, dog.
No, but like you gotta think about like all the overhead and shit too. You know what I mean? Like how much it costs to fucking run everything and shit, dude. And like the labor, everything like that and stuff, dude. It's just it like more gone are the days of like the old Asian, because like most like Asian restaurants are all ran with like old Asian cooks and shit, dude, who don't like perhaps weren't getting paid overtime, who were getting paid under the table, we're doing all this shit
for sure, and they're probably cooking it up better than fucking these $15
for sure, dude. And with a cigarette in their mouth, you know what I mean? Like
MSG and everything, dude. You know,
MSG is bomb, dude. Anyone that hates on MSG, you're racist.
It's just different. Isn't it just like a different type of salt?
Shit, dude. No, it's basically a different. It's a flavoring, but it's found in so many natural things. It's in tomatoes. It's in fucking bacon. It's in like this and. It's so funny because like any white company and shit, dude, can use MSG without any repercussions. But if an Asian company uses it, it's like demonized. You know what I mean? KFC has it. Doritos has it. Like all this shit has MSG. But it's just like, we can go into like why MSG. But I'm sure there's tons of videos for you to be able to see for that. But it's just it was like a racist thing before and shit, dude.
From my understanding, it was like what's that umbrella company? What's the name of that company? The salt. They have that little lady with the umbrella. Let me Google it. Right
Morton.
Now. Is it Morton? From my understanding, Morton was the reason why fucking that whole war against MSG happened, because it was like they saw it as a competitor, to them.
It sounds like a conspiracy, but
I think
that's one of the things. One of the things that I love talking
conspiracies, dog.
Dude, I've known this kid for a long ass fucking time, years upon years upon years. I knew him when he was a fucking tiny ass kid and shit, and like way before he got any of his tattoos and shit. And I had mine. He was at it and shit. Look at him now. You know what I mean? Look at him now,
dude. Look at all I'm saying, dude, is like I fuck with the
conspiracies, dude. Like he's always been about the conspiracies and shit, dude. From smoking to drinking wine to doing shrooms, whatever we're doing.
I don't trust anything. I don't trust the government. I don't trust the media.
No,
dude.
and it's good to have that distrust and shit, dude. But I'm just saying, like, what were we even talking about?
Conspiracy theory.
MSG. MSG.
Yeah. So let me see, bro. Let me see if it's really conspiracy theory, dog.
Like it was someone saying that they had eaten Chinese food and they got sick because of the MSG, and it was they did like some tests to try to like prove it and shit, but they just basically like mixed MSG with some water and like shot it into like a rat's stomach and it died. Of course, but if you did the same thing with like salt or sugar, it would have died as well. It was like a crazy, crazy high concentration. Yeah. And from that, they were just like MSG is fucking dangerous and stuff. And like if you look at the science now and shit, dude, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not at all, dude. I love cooking with MSG, so fuck all the MSG haters. Do your research. If you dislike it, like I said, you're racist.
So the amount that the fucking they fed MSG to the rats in the test that they took was something that was like you just never normal person would ever.
Exactly, dude. It's impossible. Like they literally just mixed it with some fucking water and like shot it straight into their stomach.
Yeah, so anyways, from what I understood, and I'm pretty sure, dude, it was all because Morton put out the bunch of propaganda about it being bad for you, and they were the ones that paid for that study, allegedly.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
I'm trying to Google it right now, but I'm pretty high, so it's like...
I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. But it was just something to, like, demonize Asian restaurants and shit, you know what I mean? So,
Asian hate, dog.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Stop Asian hate. And, yeah. I love cooking with MSG and shit. I'm from Laos. And Laotian food uses shit ton of MSG.
Yeah.
And
me too.
It's flavor town, baby. Flavor fucking town.
Y'all should try it.
And do your research, dude. Do your research.
I like it, dude. I mean, y'all are going to be smoking weed and drinking and stuff, and then you're going to be tripping on some salt, you know?
Yeah, dude. And it's like, it's naturally occurring in so many foods. And like I said, dude, it's in everything that you normally consume anyways without any worries about it, from like your KFC to your fucking chips to whatever and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So let's get on to some of this fight talk real quick.
Okay,
dog.
yeah.
Volkanovski.
We've been going on some crazy tangents and shit, but like one of the, I was here to come talk about fights, yo.
Volkanovski, dog.
Yo, dude, like
Islam with the head kick.
Well, it's already set up because like it was successful for him in the first fight too and shit, dude, and like he'd been drilling it a lot. And for shorter fighters like Volkanovski and shit, dude, you can't just do a single arm block. And if it is, like, it has to be high, dude. Like, it cannot just be protecting the jaw and shit. Because, like, there's so many people who, when they throw that head kick and shit, dude, aren't trying to go for, like, here. They're trying to, like, hit, like, the top of the head and shit, dude. From, like, the Mirko Krokops, Peter Ertz, fucking so many. Even, like, that. Edson Barboza, Terry Adam, like wheel kick knockout and shit, dude. I think it hit him like high and shit, dude, to the temple or something like that and shit, dude. I don't think he was trying to aim exactly there. He was trying to get the head. But like there are definitely people like Mirko Krokop who was famous for fucking just shooting it to the top of the head and stuff, dude.
Yeah,
and
just
like
bouncing off the top, dude.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, Volk, he just didn't have his hand high enough and shit, dude. And like he's being the shorter fighter, I think you have to be really cognizant about that and shit. You know what I mean?
You gotta fucking whatever you think the distance is.
Still though,
further
12-day notice and shit, dude. 12-day notice, dude.
Yeah.
Volkanovski is a fucking G. Did you hear like his post-fight interview stuff? It was fucking sad, dude. Like he was getting emotional. He was like struggling to talk a little bit, and like he's just saying like
I had a concussion, dog.
I mean, possibly, bro. But he's just like, when I'm not like training for a fight and I'm not in fight camp and shit, dude, he basically is going saying that he has like a lot of mental struggles, you know what I mean? Where
like how you tested it?
Yeah. Mental struggles and shit, dude, where if he doesn't have something booked and something going on, like he just feels so much fucking pressure and shit.
Yeah.
And I can understand, dude, trying to be a fucking champ for his country. And I mean, he's looked at as one of the pound for pound best, super dominant in his weight division and shit, dude. And like,
yeah, he's definitely gonna go down as fucking in Hall of Fame, I think.
Yeah,
dude.
for sure, and deservedly so, bro. And like when you look at how big he was when he started as a rugby player, being like 220 or something like that and shit, dude. Now he's fighting at 45 and shit, bro. Like that is gangster as fuck, dude.
My concern is everyone, like, nothing lasts forever. Everyone has their time to shine.
For sure, dude. And especially
like,
in the fight game and stuff, dude.
So are we just starting to witness like Volkanovski's time, like, go past him now?
I think I would lean more on it. Just shows like Makhachev's dominance and stuff, dude.
It's his time to shine now.
Like, yeah, because like I mean, he's 55 champ and shit, dude, and for good reason. That fool walks around huge, you know what I mean? Like 185 or something, dude. Like in shape, 85 and stuff. But I think like in Australia, there was that huge thing about the rehydration for Islam, so he didn't get like proper rehydration and shit like that and stuff, and like versus now where, like in Abu Dhabi, his motherfucking second home and shit, like everything's perfectly set up for him and shit. And yeah, really well hydrated and full camp. So, confident already from beating him and shit and knowing the things that were effective the first fight. And yeah, dude, it was sad to see though.
Islam is in and Volkanovski is out, dude.
No, definitely not, bro. Definitely not, dude. I mean, like, it'll be an interesting challenge to see how he does, Volkanovski does versus Ilia Topuria. It was supposed to be in January, but from the knockout, I don't think, maybe they're going to push it back a little bit and shit, because I think it's probably going to be, like maybe a month or so that the doctor is going to tell him to fucking rest, you know what I mean, after being knocked the fuck out.
Maybe a little longer, dude.
Yeah, like at least a month and a half and stuff, dude.
I hate how these rotate, bro. That's annoying, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen you like
my weight on it,
dude. Yeah, dude.
Especially because I'm moving the boom. I gotta move the boom arm,
Yeah, for sure.
But I will say, dude, this chair's pretty comfy, dude.
Ergonomic, bro.
Definitely, yeah. So Volk, dude, unfortunate. I thought he was gonna take it. I really believed. I was like, Volk's got this, dude.
And he did too, dude. He didn't take that fight for just the money, bro. Like he really thought that he could win and shit, dude. And like that's why I respect about him. Fighters got to be a little bit crazy, but even in the post fight, he was just like looking back on it and shit, dude. Maybe it was kind of like a silly decision to try to take Islam, like a fighter like Islam, and short notice like this and stuff, dude. But
that was tough. That was one thing when I was like, was he already training for something, or was he just completely on his off time?
Was even saying, yeah, he wasn't training as much as he normally is and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't know if he had already had a fight in the works coming up, and he just was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do this fight since this popped off."
Yeah, dude. Izzy Strickland, bro.
Izzy Strickland, dude.
Jesus Christ,
and Strickland brought that belt back to fucking California, baby. America.
Izzy, dude. I love Izzy, dude. There's so many Izzy haters and shit, dude. But like, I know the Izzy archetype. I've met kids like Izzy and shit, dude. Like,
yeah.
Growing up in Southern California, I think that is one of the benefits, too. We get meet some diverse ass motherfuckers and shit, dude. And like, I've definitely met kids like same as like Nick and Nate Diaz and shit, dude. We definitely grew up knowing some Nick and Nate Diaz's in school, right? You know what I mean? The exact same kind of shit. So it's just like, yeah, dude, like that, the pressure and shit, dude. Like when your game is so focused on range control and distance control and everything like that, like a pressure and like the way Strickland used the Philly shell, like the modified Philly shell and shit, dude.
Interesting.
Dude, yeah, and it was super fucking effective at shutting down Izzy's game, and Izzy was just getting countered and stuff, dude. It was high IQ, and it's just like a testament to like how comfortable Strickland is in a sparring situation and shit. Like even though he got knocked the fuck out by Alex Pereira and shit, dude, they trained together a lot afterwards and shit, dude. And like Pereira, when he was leaving the first sparring session and shit, dude, did a little video and he was like, all knotted up, bro. Like, he had his fucking huge ass mouse over his eye and shit, dude. And, like Strickland gets down. It's just, like Rare has just got that powder keg, dude. Powder keg. Straight up dynamite, dude.
Anything he hits you with can put you out, bro.
Yeah, dude. Like,
it doesn't matter, bro.
Who's your favorite person to watch hit mitts? Mine easily, bro, is Alex Pereira and shit, dude. The power, the fucking finesse that he has and shit, dude. Like it is a fucking.
I like Nicky Holzken, bro.
Yeah,
Nicky Holzken.
He has a beautiful style, dude. That's like, in my opinion, he has like that like perfect modern Dutch style, dude.
Yeah,
like,
and if you're gonna tell someone how to do it,
for like sure. You could take a picture at like anytime he's throwing like any strikes, and it would be like textbook and shit. You know what I mean? With his blocking hand exactly where it is and shit, dude. Like his shell is so solid and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Nicky Holzken, a nightmare when he's confident and shit, dude. But dude, Taiwan Chai, we were talking about a little earlier and shit.
Taiwan Chai, dude.
Probably my favorite Muay Thai fighter currently fighting and shit, dude. Taiwan Chai. From the first time I fucking saw that fool against that like Australian world champ, I think it was like Sean Clancy or something like that. And you just see the fucking expressionless fucking. Oh my god, dude, the power.
It's crazy how young he is, bro, isn't it?
Super young, dude.
How old is he? Like 23 or some shit?
Yeah, I think he's like 23 to 25 or something, but like he's super young, bro. And he's just.
That was a baby face, dude.
Dude, and like in Thailand, it's like so much of it is being a showman and stuff, and there's different ways to do that. You could be like an entertainer like Sanchai or something, and like like play. You can show that you can play around with people and shit. But Taiwan Chai is the exact opposite, dude. That like. Literally, like he's bored in the office and shit, dude. The Fedor Emelianenko 0 to 100 and like nothing.
Yeah,
and it's not like he's a super combo fighter, but like the punches he throws in like 2 or 3 are so crisp and powerful and precise, and he just has like a beautiful southpaw style, dude. Like the kicks are stupid, the elbows, the variety of attacks, dude, the intent, and I think he's a savage. He's the future for sure. The other like probably top striker right now, in my opinion, is Chingiz Alazov. Dude, savage, dude. Yeah. Savage. Knocking the fuck out of people, bro. Like,
I know.
He can throw some fucking combos, dude. Like 4 or 5 strikes long and shit. And yeah, dude, he'd be a nightmare matchup for so many people and shit. Hell yeah.
Back.
I can't believe. And Izzy said he's going to be taking a break for a while, but he'd been such an active champ and stuff. You know what I mean?
I think he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
I think he needs to take a little bit of time off, dude. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Recover, bro. Even John Jones was telling him like, like it's a good decision, champ. The 3 years I took off like benefited me hugely and shit, So
Yeah.
that's dope. From like the beef that they had with each other prior to this kind of like mutual respect now and stuff, dude, is dope,
Yeah, well, I mean, their stories fucking kind of cross a lot, Both of those guys,
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
I mean, deep down, he probably like knows like.
Do you think John Jones is gonna retire after this next fight?
I was thinking about it. I think so. I think so, dude.
I mean,
unless
like,
they give him a lot of money, dude.
Yeah, Gordon Ryan had that tweet or something where he was saying like he kind of led. It made it seem like John Jones was considering if it might be like a retirement fight and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean he's a lot older now. I mean he doesn't really have anything to prove. He went in there, got the belt, spent it like one or two more times, and then it's like, what else? Other than money.
Mm-hmm. Dylan Dennis, Logan Paul.
I feel like that was staged or something,
dude,
bro.
It was so bad. I hate Dylan Dennis so much, dude. And he's like really good at jujitsu and shit, dude. But he's a fucking joke, dude. He's just a troll.
Staged? You think the fight was staged?
I don't know, dude. I don't think so. I think or the ending is definitely wonky and shit. But like, dude, Dylan Dennis definitely didn't train. Like you could tell he hadn't trained and shit, and like. I don't know, dude. It just he threw like 16 punches in total or something, or like landed 16 punches in total.
I feel like it's got to be fixed, dude.
It's bad. It was terrible. It was
DQ and everything, terrible. Bro.
Ben Askren, Dylan Dennis would be more competitive boxing match, I guess.
I think Ben Askren would beat Dylan Dennis.
Dude, like
that was Ben Askren straight off a hip surgery, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't even train really, Yeah, that's a tough one. And then who fought KSI fought Tommy Fury? I didn't see it. I didn't see any of them.
Yeah, for sure. Only Fury I care about is John. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
savage. But yeah, I don't know.
So
fighter.
Check out this video you sent me, bro.
Okay, do you want to get onto the reaction? All right. From the One Fighting Championships, these are the one fight. Dude, one's doing really good, dude. They're getting big, bro. It's fucking crazy. Ever since they made that deal with Amazon to be doing it on Amazon Prime, and dude, these highlights, they basically post a highlight every Friday of some event they do and shit. Oh, 15915, is that the one you're checking out?
The first one, Taiwan Shai and Net.
Oh yeah, Smoking Joe.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
This was crazy though, for sure. This one was, I think Smoking Joe took this on short notice too.
Yeah, he hasn't been looking too good though lately. I feel like he's just getting old,
Oh yeah, for sure. This was the best he's looked in so fucking long and shit, dude. Like he came to fucking fight in this fight.
Yeah,
shit,
he looks good.
That's what I'm saying. I had like after I saw this, I was like, dude, his stock kind of like rose up with me and shit, dude.
Yeah,
because like honestly, it looked like he was kind of like on the downside of his career and shit. But like this looked like a different Smoking Joe, dude.
Yeah, he does look a lot better, dude. His other fights, I feel like he just was a little slower and he wasn't as like willing to take risks and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Taiwan Shai is a savage, bro.
My favorite, like, because I fight southpaw as well and shit, dude. So, like, having a strong, like, left side attack and shit, dude, is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand how this shit isn't more popular now. Muay Thai and kickboxing and shit, dude.
Yeah.
Specifically Muay Thai, though. And
it's a marketing thing, dude.
Yeah, for sure. But it will be because, like, all the aspects of what people love in the UFC and shit, dude, when people are standing up and banging and knockouts and shit, dude. One's doing fucking Muay Thai fights in 4-ounce gloves and shit, dude. And it's ridiculous. Yeah, and they also have these kickboxing fights. They have submission fights, and it's dope.
Yeah, I like the fucking MMA gloves and Muay Thai. That shit's tight.
Dude, that's dope as fuck, bro. I mean, it harkens back to like the old origins of Muay Thai where like boxers would just wrap their hands in the rope and shit, dude.
It went up. Yeah, dude, it's a shame that Muay Thai never took off. You think it ever will?
I think so.
I think one day.
Yeah, I think people are gonna start. Like, you know, all it takes are these little, you know, like shorts and shit, dude. Little 60-second clips.
That's pretty cool, bro. One's got it going on. Tawan Chai, dude, he's a savage. Thon Lee, he's a savage, dude.
I even like Martin Nguyen and shit, dude. Chingy Zalazov for sure.
That fucking British guy that they showed at the end was pretty savage, bro. That last photo that was getting leg kicked.
Yeah,
hella.
Yeah. Forgot already.
I don't remember his name. Yeah, that's savage, dude. Oh, bro, how do you feel about Usman and fucking
Chimaev?
Cosmo? Yeah,
dude, like Usman. Big props to Usman taking that shit in short notice as well. I mean, it went. I think Khamzat was saying like he broke his hand in the first round or something like that, you know. But I know Khamzat was definitely disappointed that he couldn't finish Usman.
Yeah,
and like Usman looked good in round 3 and shit, you know. So like, you know, if it was a 5-round fight, who fucking knows and shit, you know. Like Khamzat sprints and stuff, you know. So
yeah.
But his war with Gilbert Burns did definitely prove a shit ton, you know. The dude's fucking monster.
Yeah. You think this is the end of Usman?
I don't know. Like, that was his first time fighting in 185 and shit, dude. And like, you know, 11 days notice and stuff. So, and plus the travel, you know, so it's not even like it's a real 11 days and shit. It's like a day of travel and jet lag and all that shit. And just trying to make weight, probably, you know what I mean? He probably was heavier than 85 and shit, but yeah. I don't think it's the end for Usman and shit either.
Because it happens, bro. You get to that. It happens to everyone. I remember when I started noticing it with Anderson Silva.
Yeah,
that was rough, dude.
That fool had so many highlights, dude. Like, so many highlights.
My favorite is that up kick.
There's so many good ones and shit, dude.
Remember
the upward elbow and shit, dude? He hit on Strickland. The jab that he knocked out Forrest Griffin with.
Yeah, that was gnarly, dude.
Dude, so many.
I know. It happens to everyone, bro. Conor McGregor.
Oh, yeah, dude, definitely.
You've seen it with Usman, dude.
You think McGregor's fighting again?
He's trying. I think they just put him back on the roster.
Well, like, he just got back into the USADA pool and shit.
No, they fired USADA, bro.
I know, but like, he had just gotten he had just like registered for it and stuff.
They made it happen, bro.
Dude, and like, it's because like USADA is it was basically just for McGregor and shit, dude. And USADA like attacked McGregor, and I think Dana's just like, Hunter and the other fools are gonna get on them. Even like Hunter did a fucking interview about it and shit, like an hour-long press conference, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just fucking, yeah, dude.
Dana was like, nah, we're putting Conor McGregor in, dude.
No, yeah, for sure.
We're gonna make this happen, USADA, with or without you.
So you think he's gonna fight against Michael Chandler?
Again, didn't they already fight or no?
No. That's what I'm saying, dude.
They
did the whole Ultimate Fighter and shit.
Is he fighting Ferguson?
Who?
Isn't Conor? Oh no, wait, no. Ferguson wants to fight Conor McGregor. I'm sorry.
Tony Ferguson's gonna be fighting Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah, but Ferguson was calling out McGregor.
Dude, what do you think about that fight, dude? Tony Ferguson, Paddy Pimblett.
I don't like it, dude.
Dude, like, first of all, they should be giving Tony Ferguson more vets and stuff, and as opposed to like, you know, trying to give these younger fighters a stepping stone and shit, dude. But like, Tony Ferguson looked really fucking good up until like he lost and like his.
He's getting fucked up when he started to lose against who, Bobby Green or who we talking about?
Well, like,
who was the last guy he fought? Diaz. No.
Even like Michael Chandler, he was like doing really well before he got kicked in the face. And, you know what I mean? Like,
that was gnarly.
That was a gnarly fucking knockout and shit, dude. A ridiculous front kick.
Yeah.
And Michael Chandler of all people and shit, dude.
Anderson Silva, now we're talking. You know what I mean? It's such a beautiful way to knock someone out, bro.
Dude, I love front kicks to the face. Oh, the one that he got against Vitor and shit, dude. Anderson Silva, Vitor.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Like, knocked his teeth out and shit.
It's so tight because it's like, you know, people are like, they're all shut up, dude. And you just sneak it right under the chin,
perfect.
Dude.
It's fucking perfect.
You can utilize that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and especially if you set it up with a few teeps or something to the midsection first, so like they're not even thinking or worried
about.
Try to
catch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Their hands to catch
it. Dude. Yeah, or even give them that quick little drop and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, I don't know how I feel about Pimblett Ferguson, dude. I would rather it not.
I hate isn't it funny seeing Paddy Pimblett's like fall from grace, like how huge of a like like cash cow he was and stuff, dude, and then like it just all started crumbling when he had that fight with that one. I forgot his name.
Gary. No.
Oh my god, dude.
Something with a G, right?
It's fucking weed.
But
basically where he won the fight, but a lot of people thought he lost, and like he was being so cocky about it and so arrogant about it afterwards, like like there was no way I was losing, like I was dominating this fool.
Jared Gordon,
there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, he's soured in so many fucking fans minds and shit, dude, and it's just dude, fall from grace. And then all that shit with Ariel Helwani and stuff, dude, and Helwani having the receipts and stuff, bro, it's just not a good look, you know what I mean?
It's hard. Plus he's Irish, so it's like you gotta finesse people, it's already hard for them to understand you, dude.
And plus like it just his whole like thing about like just bloating up between fights and stuff too, it just kind of got like kind of old help. You know what I mean?
Is he Irish or is he fucking British, dude? I think he's British.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's a Scouser. Yeah, Liverpool from like Darren Till and shit,
Yeah. So my bad, dog.
Scousers don't get knocked out.
I think if Conor McGregor would have endorsed him, he would have been good.
That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. Life or death, bro.
Conor McGregor's never gonna endorse anyone because he still thinks he's it,
Dude, he still has so much potential to make so much money and stuff. You know what I mean?
Make money for sure. Yeah,
it's ridiculous. So I think it's so hard to be incentivized to be like super motivated. Be as hungry as you need to, training and shit, dude, and like post surgery and stuff like that. Leg now and shit. Dude, have you seen some of the sparring footage though?
Not recently.
Oh,
no.
Dude, it's been fucking pretty, bro. Like, I need to send you something. You need to check this shit out.
Nah, but I did notice that he's been like kind of ballooning up really quick, like getting super muscular and shit, and then dropping it to try to fight and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like for him at this point, he's just fighting for the love of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he doesn't need the money.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
It's like, how much do you still love it?
Yeah,
that's the question.
Definitely. But yeah, it's like training sucks, you know what I mean? Like it's fun, but it's like so hard and like so demanding and like being disciplined and shit like that.
It's disciplined, dude. Especially when you have like fuck you money, you can do whatever.
Exactly.
You can spend the week in the Bahamas on a boat,
dude, get on the fucking yacht and shit, bro, and just like cruise somewhere.
Walk around all day,
Yeah, for sure.
Instead of going to the gym, and dieting.
This is just like a short sparring clip and stuff, dude. It's like a minute long.
You got. Let's check.
Yeah. Conor McGregor sparring.
Conor McGregor, baby.
Fucking ads.
Yeah, I use the ad blocker.
I know, dude. You always tell me about it and shit, too.
YouTube's trying to get rid of that, though. Trying to stop people from being able to use
Conor McGregor still has, like, one of the best lefts in the game and shit, dude. His left straight and his mastery of it and stuff, dude, is a beautiful fucking thing to watch.
Yeah,
he was super influential.
It's like a laser, bro. The way he shoots it down the line,
like a sniper, bro. Like influential in my style for sure, dude. I can't say that he wasn't. Yeah. Like his little like gazelle leap, like that little corkscrew uppercut into the left straight and stuff, dude. I still use it in my game. He does like a little with a back leg, a front kick into like after you land it into a spinning back kick and shit, dude. I drill that shit all the time. You know what I mean? I love that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like short sparring videos and shit, dude. He's looking crispy and stuff,
I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Let's see. Yes, I don't know. I don't think he's got it anymore,
Yeah, for
just
sure.
the will,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he's not talented or anything. I just feel like he,
Yeah, lost a lot of the aura about him for sure. After the 2 losses to Poirier and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he lost to Chandler, or did he fight Chandler? No, he lost to Poirier, and then who did he fight? Did he fight Gaethje or no? Who did he fight before Poirier?
No, I think he lost to Poirier twice. He beat Donald Cerrone, and
he beat Donald Cerrone with the shoulder.
Yeah, and remember that last one? I think it was like his leg broke and shit.
Gnarly.
Your wife was in me DMs.
That's what he gets, bro.
You remember that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the fight, and that he hasn't competed since.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking pretty sharp, dude. I feel like he's starting to utilize a lot more boxing now, Maybe
he was, because after the training with Floyd and shit, that was like one of the biggest criticisms about him and shit. Like, after he had done so much like boxing training, it like changed his stance, because before he had like a really like karate kind of stance and shit, and like
a lot of in and out shit, less combinations.
Yeah, so like so people were attributing that, his losses and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I have to agree with that, because it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's okay to get better hands and all that shit, but it's like, what got you to the arena, bro. Mix some of that shit up, but don't change too much of your game, yo.
I mean, if you're gonna talk on those and shit too, like I think the big thing is like when Conor and Dustin first fought, it was at 45 and shit, and Dustin really didn't have a chin at 45, but at 55, that fool was durable as fuck, dude. So like, as hard as Conor can hit him and shit, dude, like he really couldn't one shot knock him out. And then Dustin Poirier is a dog, dude, so he's just gonna drag you into the deep water and then start fucking doing switch hit combos and shit, because Conor McGregor traditionally doesn't do really well against other southpaws and shit too, funnily enough, Lost to Nate Diaz, lost to Dustin. But yeah, it's just, as a southpaw and shit, dude, you're so used to training against orthodox fighters for most of your fucking life and shit, dude, where it is really weird to fight another southpaw, you know what I mean? Because statistically, there's, not too many southpaws in a gym and shit, and, training together and stuff.
Very true, very true. Who else is in the UFC who's got a fight coming up? I don't know. Jerry's got fighting fucking Pereira though.
Dude, that's gonna be some scary shit too.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jerry's gonna try to just keep it standing, or he's gonna try to implement some wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? Pereira still looks really kind of difficult to take down and shit too. You know what I mean? Like training with Glover and stuff, his takedown defense is not like super shitty. So
yeah,
scary fucking fight, dude.
He was already like a strong dude, So now he's just like adding like the technique, his ground game.
I mean, that fool's huge, bro. Like, it's crazy that he was making 185 ever. You know what I mean? Like, so
he's gonna be that guy that says like jiu-jitsu doesn't work, just stand up. You know that meme, It's gonna be forever, bro. Strickland be saying that shit too. I'm kind of happy that Strickland won though, dude. I feel like just the UFC as a whole needed that,
Yeah, Izzy needs a break too, dude. That fool had been such an active fucking champion and shit, and like taking on like all the hardest fights that he could and shit, So
yeah,
much respect to Izzy and stuff, dude. Much love. I love his style and shit. Love his love of anime and stuff, dude. All that shit, bro. So,
paints his nails and stuff.
Yeah, dude. Fashion, bro. I can't knock the fashion, dog.
I'm cool on the nail painting, dude.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but like, I definitely don't care if other dudes are around. Whatever.
Izzy's like, I'm not gonna lose. I can't lose a fight to a guy that uses nail polish. Dude,
the Sean Strickland, Israel, when they were together for that one press conference where they weren't fighting each other. I think it was like where Izzy was fighting Pereira and shit, but Strickland was there and shit, and they had some funny ass banter, bro. Like, yeah. Sean Strickland's shit talking is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he says good shit.
The hentai shit and all that stuff, bro.
Strickland can sell a fight, dog.
Oh fuck yeah, bro, dude. Like, and like he just has a love for it. You know he's genuine as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I love that he's not faking anything and shit.
I was saying to Trey, dude, or I forgot who I was telling him. It was Trey, but I was like, I want Sean Strickland and Mike Perry to have a podcast together.
There'd be some interesting combinations.
They would be saying the most out there shit, bro.
Dude, have you heard any like Don Fry interviews? That fool was like an old Sean Strickland, dude. Like if
Don Fry? Who's Don Fry?
Don Fry is an old UFC fighter, big ass mustache.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah.
Dude, I swear to God,
Yeah, he
bro.
just got like inducted into the Hall of Fame, right? Like I think last year.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did a whole. They inducted him. They did a whole thing for him.
Dude, that fool had like a fight. I don't remember. It was like a street fight at a casino and shit, dude.
I might be wrong, actually.
And there was like there was like video of it and shit. And I think he got knocked out with some Hawaiian fool and shit. I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty fucking entertaining. Don Fry though, he had some like incredible fights over at Pride and shit, dude. He had that one like highlight clip where it's just like him and the other fool like with a collar tie and then just both like fucking punching at the same time and shit, you know, against that Japanese fool with the long blonde hair, looking like a giant Japanese Andre the Giant and shit.
Probably on all the steroids in the world.
Oh, for sure, bro. They weren't checking back then. They didn't give a fuck, dude.
They're cool with it, dude.
Dude, Nick Diaz coming into fights like blazing in the locker room and shit, bro. Like I love Nick Diaz.
Yeah.
I love Nick Diaz. And like I'm an old school fan, dude. So like at first I didn't even like Diaz until he beat like my favorite fighter at the time, who was Takanori Gomi, who was a fighter in Pride. He was like a Japanese shoot boxer. And yeah, dude, he was huge on the Gomi hype train and shit, dude. That fool was an amazing fucking fighter, dude. Like some heavy hands and shit. But Nick Diaz, dude, like literally just ate those shots and fucking, I think he like got Gomi like so tired that he like forced a shot, and then it's just like, you know, like that's into their world now and shit, dude. The BJJ black belts, yeah, dude. It's such a nasty style, dude. They were definitely one of the first people to like weaponize cardio and shit. Who do you think's better between the Diaz brothers?
Everyone says Nate. I can't remember his fight.
I think Nate even says Nick and shit, dude. He attributes everything to Nick.
I mean,
no,
Nick. I'm sorry, Nick, but I can't remember because I haven't seen Nick's fights in so long. You know, I have more of Nate's fights. You know,
no, yeah, for sure.
I know in Strikeforce, Nick was doing pretty good. That was a long time ago. Times have changed, dog.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe like who would win in a fight today and shit, dude. But like just overall career and shit, bro. Like Nick Diaz, bro. Like
Nate Diaz beat Conor McGregor.
Yeah, for sure, and that's what skyrocketed that fool to like ultra stardom. You know what I mean? Jorge Masvidal's 2019.
Yeah,
with the fucking Ben Askren knockout, and then the Nick Diaz fight for the BMF title.
Well, especially too because Ben Askren had like all this hype, dude.
Oh fuck yeah,
he was like
dude,
undefeated
definitely.
and fucking won, you know. So it was like
that super stupid style and shit, dude. Of like that crazy wrestling. He has such a funky style of wrestling and shit. And yeah, he'd just get on you. His striking was terrible, dude. Like he never even thought to practice. You know what I mean,
dude? So
that's because you know it was working and shit.
Yeah, dude. So I heard I think a podcast with Jorge Masvidal. I think it was Joe Rogan or something, or it was like just before his last fight, and he was all talking about how like he would know when it's time to give it up. You know, he's like, but I'm still doing good. He's like, I hang with the young guys at the gym and whatever.
Yeah.
And then he went and he lost his next fight, and I just was thinking like, damn, I wonder if he is like thinking like, damn, this might be it. You know?
Are you talking about Masvidal?
Masvidal, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's got a lot of other things going on and shit too. Yeah, exactly. So.
I think he's kind of low key knows.
Yeah,
tough, huh?
I mean, like, you know, there's so many good grapplers and shit too, where it's just like, you know, he's kind of in that same like Wonder Boy boat and shit, you know, where it's just like,
oh, Wonder Boy's fighting too, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Is he fighting?
Oh, dude, worst matchup and shit. Shakmanov or.
Oh yeah, the fucking guy that wears that hat, right?
Yeah, for sure. The animal, bro, like Shavkat Rachmanov.
Yeah, I'm just not even gonna pretend I can pronounce that. I'm gonna agree with whatever you just said, bro.
Dude, who's an animal? Who's a fucking beast? Who can wrestle? Who can strike? Who can fucking?
He's been climbing,
dude.
Bro.
Super gritty. No one wants to fight him and shit, dude. That's his problem. Everyone's ducking his ass, dude. Like, cause he is too complete, bro. Like. So many first round. I think all his fights have ended in finishes and shit too, dude. Yeah. Like he's undefeated, almost like, yeah. His finishing rate is like 100% and shit, dude. Like he's
Rachmanov.
Yeah, I was right. Dude, he's an animal.
Yeah,
And
he's 17-0 right now.
I told you, dude, undefeated, and like I think he's finished all his fights and shit, dude. So like,
fucking Russians, bro, taking over. We gotta put more money in our martial arts. Dog. Yeah,
it's just have you heard that saying where it's like strong men create easy times create weak men create hard times create strong men, you know what I mean? So like, Russia is like in that hard times creating strong men for a while now and shit, dude. So we've been like, this younger generation so spoiled and shit, dude. It's just fucking.
Yeah, you know what someone said on a podcast, dude, or on like YouTube? They're saying how if they put more money into combat sports, they're like saying that we would have a lot more like athletes like trying for it, you know?
Well, like Sean Strickland was saying, where if UFC paid as much as like NFL or anything like that and shit, dude, we would have like NFL so many more American champions. There wouldn't be fucking champions from other countries and shit, dude, because like if he was saying like, if you make like the minimum amount of money for a fight and shit, dude, and like you train 3 months for that fight in America and shit, dude, living for 3 months and shit, dude, is expensive. You know what I mean? But like in Dagestan or something like that and shit, dude, like $12,500 stretches. You know what I mean? Like you can easily do 3 months or whatever for, you know what I mean? So it's just like, that's why like people could be fighters like full time instead of like,
Yeah. Well, he was also saying that it's because a lot of athletes will just go on to do like football or like soccer or something.
I mean, the big money sports and shit.
Exactly.
Dude.
So he just was saying how it just
if
we want to improve our future as like a nation of fighters. He's like, y'all got to put more money towards it, baby.
Talk to Dana about that. You know what I mean?
But yeah. Let me tweet him or let me X him. It's called X now.
Oh, dude.
I mean, they're in a tough spot. It's like, yeah, they're bringing in a lot of money, but also it's like they bought that fucking franchise from like they bought it from Zuffa or from those brothers.
Yeah, I think it was the Zuffa brothers.
They're called the Zuffa brothers. I thought yeah, so apparently they're paying like $4 million like a month, bro.
I don't know. They're making so much though, dude. They're making monstrous amounts and stuff, dude.
That's still a lot, bro. $4 million just for your fucking loan, you know? And then plus you still got to pay your fighters, the venue, and all that shit, you know? I mean, I'm sure they're still making a lot of money, but
that's why they're the fastest growing sport and shit, dude. Because they don't pay as, I mean, like they profit a lot, dude, and they can turn that profit into building the UFC more and shit, dude. Which is why it's growing. But you know what I mean, like
at what cost, though?
Yeah, dude. I mean, like you wouldn't see like all these like amazing prospects go into other things like PFL or any other organizations if UFC paid more and shit. You know what I mean? Because everyone wants to fight for the fucking UFC and shit, dude. It's just the gold standard and stuff. You know what I mean? The worldwide phenomenon. But one championships definitely starting to make a stamp and shit, I mean, before it was like UFC and Pride, till UFC bought Pride out and shit. Yeah, exactly, dude. But Pride was dope, dude. They put on dope shows and stuff. It was really, really dope.
I know. I like having multiple shit, but then I never watched the other shit.
I just used dope so many times right there.
Faded, dog.
Yes, it was nice. Good joint.
Yeah. What'd you think about the fucking Jealousy Runs, dude? Is that shit fire or what, dog?
Not bad. There was that one too?
That one's got mixed shit in there.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it was fire.
Bro.
Yeah, dude. Definitely. I was like, man, knowing him before he was growing and shit, like so many things, dude. Weed and wine. Remember that weed and wine camping night and shit, dude?
Yeah, dude. Actually, Trey just brought it up like not too long ago.
That was funny, dude.
That was the first time I ever drank wine.
I brought a bottle. I don't remember what it was. Some kind of red wine and shit, dude.
We were camping in front of Matt's fucking backyard.
Yeah, dude. Biscuits and gravy.
I don't remember the biscuits and gravy.
The morning.
I don't remember that.
Yeah. Those biscuits. I remember the food. I'm a foodie, bro. Like, I care about that shit, dude. That shit sticks with me. Dude, it's funny. I like to trace back some of my best memories as like some of my best meals. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I don't know. the flavors stick out and shit, dude. Good food, good people, good drinks, good conversations, dude. Like, there's not much more I could ask for. You know what I mean? Simple, happy times.
Oh, bro,
dude.
dude, check this out. Fucking Covington Edwards.
Mm-hmm.
I feel about that one, dog.
I mean, like Leon Edwards has been proving himself like a lot.
Yeah.
And, you know, Covington hasn't fought in a long ass time, but he does have like a really, really good style to try to like, you know, suppress that and stuff, you know. But I don't know. Is Leon Edwards on, like, it seems like he has momentum, you know what I mean? After those 2 Usman wins and shit.
Yeah. Edwards has definitely got momentum, but damn, Covington's weapon, dude, is like
his cardio,
extremely
bro. The
effective
volume.
weapon,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like his style, you could say whatever the fuck you want about like how cringe he is and how terrible the persona that he puts on and shit, dude, and how much of a joke he is and shit, dude. It's the cringiest fucking character, bro. Like I hate his character more than anyone else's persona in the UFC by far. But that fool has an amazing pace, dude, that he can put on people. He doesn't throw 100% into like any of his shots and shit, dude, but he can just keep on peppering them nonstop and mix in the wrestling and mix in so many aspects of the game that are gonna grind you out and get you tired. And like he has a chin, dude. Like he, you know, like he's been caught with so many hard punches from Usman, and even in the Masvidal fight, he got clipped and shit, dude. Fell down and got up and recovered pretty quickly. Has that wrestling to fall back on and shit, dude, and the striking's decent. But yeah, his cardio and his volume, dude, is just like a problem for a lot of fucking fighters, especially when you want a lot of space, like a Leon Edwards and shit. Like, you know what I mean? To be able to implement your kicking game and shit like that, you know, like.
I think it's gonna be a tough one for Leon.
Yeah,
dog.
for sure. And Covington's.
I think it might be harder than the Usman fight.
Yeah, Covington is like super smart about like who he chooses to fight and who he calls out and shit, dude. He's always trying to get like smaller people or people like when he's trying to fight Dustin Poirier or like. Yeah. Or like, you know, people who aren't very good wrestlers and shit like that, you know, and
that's
like
why he wants to fight Edwards, bro.
Exactly. And like, you know,
Edwards, I feel like is gonna have to work on his ground game 24/7 because I think everyone's gonna try to take him down.
I think his cardio is gonna be like so tested that like, you know, he has to be in the best fucking shape of his life, dude. Like he has to be able to do 25 minutes like sprinting almost and shit, dude. Like with just small little breaths in between and stuff, bro. Because you know. Covington's just gonna be on his ass and shit, dude. White on rice.
I don't think you play the cardio game, bro. I think you just work on like just picking your shots, you know, not staying exposed, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard, like fighting, like walking backwards all the fucking time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why if I was him working like knees and fucking teeps and stuff. Jabs just to keep him away, you know. Don't let him like just start marching you down, you know.
Yeah.
Because as soon as it starts, it's like fuck, bro. You're just gonna keep.
No, I definitely think he has the tools to be able to keep his range and stuff. You know,
my prediction, bro. Edwards by low kick.
That'd be amazing if it was. And shit, dude. I think it's gonna go to decision. I hope Edwards wins and shit, dude. Covington has like a really good path to victory, though. You know what I mean?
I just think because Covington has not fought in a fucking long
ass time.
How long has it been? Like dude. 2 years almost?
Something like that.
What was the last fight, dude?
Like, that fool is inactive as fuck. He's like Paulo Costa, bro. Like they're just inactive as fuck. I love who Paulo Costa has become, though, dude. Like
he's so funny on IG,
he's
bro.
so fucking funny, dude. Like that fool is a huge troll and
secret sauce.
Yeah,
secret juice.
Exactly, dude.
He trains in Orange County sometimes.
That's dope. King's MMA has a lot of legit ass fighters. Benio, you know.
Yeah, Benio. Yeah. Poor Benio, dude.
I mean, Oliveira was on fire that night, dude.
Yeah,
on fucking fire,
dude.
That
whole reign right there,
dangerous, bro. That Oliveira is dangerous. That Oliveira Islam fight needs to fucking happen and shit, dude.
I know.
I cannot believe he got cut, dude. Like, dude, you remember? Like, it was like the last night of sparring and shit before they like flew to wherever, and like the 5th round and shit of sparring, and he got cut, and like. Why wasn't he wearing headgear? Like, I bet his sparring partner got fucking lit up by the team, bro. Like,
yeah, I wonder how bad it was.
I saw pictures and shit. Like
Stitches or what?
yeah, and Dana was saying that like if they would have contacted the UFC when it happened and shit, like the UFC would have brought him to like a good like plastic surgeon where they can do the stitches from the inside as opposed to the outside and stuff,
I don't know. Though.
But like,
it's a big fight,
like,
dude.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't want to tell them and shit, so he told them after he had already gotten the stitches and, it was on the outside, so he wouldn't be able to fight. And
it's
like,
a big fight. Why are you at to happen?
Yeah, dude. So
I mean, what do you think? Your call.
Oh, like who would win?
Or no, your call. Like if that happened to your fighter, would you pull him out? Or?
Well, like I don't know. Like I guess I would call the UFC and then tell them, and then maybe they can get him into a plastic surgeon, and then we can get a like an analysis from the plastic surgeon that the UFC is paying for and shit. So it's probably like a really good plastic surgeon. You know what I mean? But yeah, so just go on what the doctor says and shit. But a good doctor.
I would have pulled my fighter out. For title fight, it's just not worth it, dude. Especially with how the rankings work, bro. It's like working way back up.
Plus, it was like a week away from the fight and shit, dude.
This fight could be. This is a bigger fight than just the belt for Oliveira, because this is a question of like, is he gonna still be in the top spot?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I love Oliveira too, dude.
I do too, dude. I was glad he started making his climb. I was like, damn, that's tight,
And then he got his vision corrected so he can finally see and shit, dude.
So it was cool. I dig it. So I was hoping he could win and he would fight, but he would fight and win. But
sucks, dude. I mean, Tony Ferguson's downfall and shit. Ever since he fought Justin Gaethje on a fight that he didn't even need to take and shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, so Kobe's last fight was with Masvidal in December 2002. 2022. 2022. Sorry. So yeah, almost fucking 2 years ago.
You get that from Wikipedia or something? Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying.
Just a year, not that.
That fool has been really inactive. They fight like once a year and shit. Like Colby Covington and Paulo Costa, literally just for the last 3 or 4 years has been just fighting like once a year. Yeah,
he's literally been fighting once a year. In 2019, he had 2 fights. He fought Lawler and then Usman.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That's why they forget you.
Yeah, dude. Only as good as your last fight. Yeah, and dude, like it seems like the casual fans like memory is so short term, bro. Like,
or it could just be like a fucking cowboy where we just want to see you fight, dude. Yeah,
dude.
All
right. I'm starting to get pretty late and shit, but
definitely is. I'm done to call it. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
Justin, thanks for coming on. It was a pleasure, dude.
Talked about some random ass shit and some fighting shit. It's always dope. Chilling with the little brother, chilling with y'all. So as always, stay high, stay dope, and get your stitches fucking checked out by a good doctor. Preferably a plastic surgeon.